What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. We're live, back again. Game 2, State of Origin, Queensland, New South Wales. Who you got? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the poll. What's good, Jimmy? How we doing, man?
Hey, Zach, how are you? Evening, everybody, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching. Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready, man. Hopefully game 2 is a little bit better. I mean, game 1 really wasn't bad. I think the lead was I think Queensland had a chance to pull it a little bit closer, although they played nowhere near as good as what the Blues did. But we'll see what happens today. We're down at Optus Stadium in Perth. Expecting a good one. I don't have a feed yet. I got a couple more minutes before it starts for me. But how's everything looking over there as far as the warm-ups go? Like, what are they saying? What are the big news getting ready for game 2?
It looks wet out there at Perth. So
yeah,
that's the great leveler. It will bring the two forward packs closer to the game, as State of Origin normally does anyway. But interesting. You mentioned the first game. It wasn't a great game. I think there's an improvement in both squads. There's going to need to be in Queensland. But an interesting stat I realised afterwards, or found out afterwards. If we think back loosely on the first game, we think New South Wales dominated most of it and really were in charge of the game. But from the 36th minute of the game, Queensland outscored New South Wales 6 points to 4. So for 44 minutes, they were on top there. So it was closer than I think most of us gave credit for. Of course, given the fact that New South Wales missed a lot of those shots at goal as well.
Yeah. They left like 6 to 8 points out on the field. Yeah, that was definitely tough. I can't imagine them doing that again today. But with the weather, I mean, who really knows how it's gonna turn up? But before we get too deep into conversation, let's go ahead and welcome everybody in. BAL in the building said, "What time does the actual match start?" It starts in about 7 minutes, I believe, is what the official start time is. So about 7 more minutes. What up, Leslie? How we doing? So, hi, everyone. Get ready for the game. Go on the Blues. Hi, Leslie. Come on. Talk your stuff. Yabo in the building. What up, Yabo? Chris was good. Said up the Cane Toads. Cam in the building. Good morning. Let's see. Who else did I see in here? I saw Clayton. Clayton said, hi, everyone. Jess and Clayton here. What up, Jess and Clayton? How y'all doing? So, yes, I do remember y'all. And I did see the Panthers did take it all yesterday. Sorry I wasn't able to go live. I haven't been able to go live the last 2 days. Been busy trying to get a lot of stuff done. I figured out I got to go dog sit next week. So that means I won't be home to be on the computer. So I've been recording and editing and stuff the last couple days. That way I'm set for the upcoming weeks while I won't be home. So sorry about that. But I did hear they kicked their butts. They were never in it. Panthers get back-to-back titles, man. Big ups to Panthers. Like I said, with the rain should make the game interesting. So it is going to rain today. Is it just going to be a little wet on the ground?
No, it's wet. What I saw, it's wet. So that brings like I said before, that brings the forward packs into play. Who dominates that should take control and probably take it out. But it's State of Origin. Yeah, forward packs do control it anyway. So, but I don't think we're not going to see too many flash bits of work by the outside backs, I would imagine.
Well, good thing for Queensland because they just didn't want to use coats anyway last game. So who knows how it goes.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on that, but that was a strange non-tactic to me. That was
it made no sense. AK said change captains before a must-win. Did they? I thought they did change captains. Yeah, so our captains tonight are obviously Cameron Munster for Queensland, and then Isa Yeo over for New South Wales will be your captains tonight.
Yeah, Cameron Daly Cherry Evans has been dropped completely from the Queensland team.
So what have been the changes? Because so Cherry's been dropped. Also saw Luai has came in for the Blues.
Yeah, so Daly Cherry Evans was dropped. Tommy Dearden from the Cowboys has been elevated into the starting spot at halfback. I think it's a good move for Queensland myself. Daly has been playing too well all season, and Tommy brings a bit more spark to the attack. So that'll be interesting. A clear and easy swap for Moses and Luai. Moses out injured during training, so Luai slips straight in there. It's not surprising, although poor old Burton, who was the 18th man, who is a 5'8", gets overlooked again, but still can't play for his club, so that over the last weekend. So that was a big topic of debate over here anyway.
Interesting. What up, Brent? Said, go you cockroaches. Said it. Oh, it poured down earlier. Says quite wet, long spikes with the boots. There we go. Let's see. Clayton said, big mistake. No Cherry must have watched different games from was of the best in the game one. Had that try kick to be taken. He did look pretty decent during the Origin, and I do hear what you're saying with his performance so far just this year during the regular season. So they switched him out with Dearden, who I know he's been playing quite well this year. I mean, what does he bring different than what Cherry does?
Youth.
Youth. There you go.
Look, he's just a different point of it. He's a different player to Cherry. Cherry obviously has all that experience. Dearden's on the rise. He's a great runner of the ball. And he can link with his outside. He's a good player. He's on the rise. I think it's his time now. There's been debate over Cherry Evans here, whether it was the right or wrong decision, whether he was used as a scapegoat. Somebody had to fall. They lost the series last year. They've lost 2 in a row at Suncorp now. Somebody was going to take the blame, and they looked to the old fella.
Well, just kind of how it goes, I guess, sometimes. Let's see. Clayton said, don't feel bad. Just missed the game too. Worked nights again. She got home recently from night shift. Damn. I got you. What up, Sammy? Said, go banana benders. So I'm cheering for Queensland, by the way. I love Australia, though definitely a country I want to visit soon. Yeah, man, dude. Australia, from what I hear, is amazing. I hope they had to get out there someday too. And shout out Jimmy. I don't know if y'all see. Look, I think we're getting the hat of good luck. Jimmy sent us some dope gear. Got myself a Queensland hat finally. Also, a bunch of new decorations in the background. Got my West Tigers sign, my Jerome Luai sign, as well as the cricket knowledge sign over here on the right, and one more in the back, kind of ducked away. I'm running out of wall space over here. But our state of origin sign as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a bigger stream room. And I was talking on our Discord earlier today. Eventually, whenever I do move, which will probably be about a year from now, I think I'm going to do a live stream where I'm going to do I don't know how we'll organize it, but it'll be like a decorate my room stream. We'll set up some type of budget. We'll have people send in items through like Amazon or something like that. And we'll vote on what things I should get for the stream room whenever I do officially get a like full stream room to decorate. So I'm definitely hyped about that because I definitely need more wall space. I'm having trouble fitting everything, but we're making it work. But they're finally getting onto the field now. Let's see. We'll get synced up once the game actually starts. And it is raining right now. It looks like as well. So it poured earlier, and it's still a little drippy outside.
We'll try and sync up. I'm downstairs in the brewery today or tonight. I've noticed my Wi-Fi is shut in and out. So
yeah,
it's kind of being a bit painful for me tonight. So
no worries. We'll manage. We'll make it work.
So I've just got the blues running out now.
Perfect. Okay, actually, I think you're a little bit behind me, so that's actually fine. So I'll get synced up with you. Let's see. What up, SB? What up, AK? Said even the lads, no Dolph. Speakers are safe. No Dolph today. Dolph back at work. Finally. So, no Dolph today. Denver said, if not wise, not to call a Queenslander a grub. By the way, NASCAR race to Mexico City. SVJ might have misspelled his name, but he won. Yeah, he's been killing it from what I've heard. Said decorate a room stream where Zach gets chat to come move all of his stuff inside for exactly. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make y'all my movers. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Go fund me for his basement. We can't have basements out here, Sinbad. They flood. So no basements. Maybe an attic. All right. So they're doing some type of I'm not sure what this is. What is this that they're doing right now?
Right now, for me, they're just running on the field.
Okay. So yeah, you're a good bit behind me then.
I dare say, without knowing, they're probably doing a welcome to country.
Yes, that's probably what it is. Yep.
Cameron Muston being named captain is an interesting choice. Might actually spark him up a bit too. I'm wary of this Queensland team. I've seen them fight back, and they need to fight back.
They have to. I mean, they've been embarrassed. Like the losing last. They've lost the last 2 series, right? So, or no, they just lost last year. So that they definitely don't want to drop 2 years in a row. And so it's a must-win situation for Queensland.
Oh, they have to. Losing the first game at home it's hard. You got to win away. Have to win away now. So
both of the remaining games are going to be in New South Wales.
Well, no, this game here is in Perth, and then the last game will be in New South Wales.
Gotcha. So it's more of a neutral site. Let's see. No offense, SCJ made all the NASCAR field look bad. SVG's been looking really good, Denver. Yeah, welcome to the country and then national. Okay, got it. WCTC bucket time. Welcome to Woke. Welcome to. Okay, pasa. Oh, all right.
The WTC. Welcome to
World test. Oh, welcome to country. Okay. Ooh, it's so cold in my room right now. Oh, I'm freezing. All I know is I'm ready to go. I'm ready for a good one. I hope we get a good one. We had a lot of fun here the other day, guys. Make sure y'all vote in that poll. Make sure you hit that like button early on the stream, right? Let's get as many people in here. I think we had like 200 people in here the other day, which is insanity. And then at halftime, we'll probably go pull over and go mess with Blaze as well. I meant to do that last week and I totally forgot. So we're definitely gonna mess with him a little bit later today. Clayton said that's his second road course win of his switch from Australian races to NASCAR, and the second time he's won a road course debut. He won Chicago road course debut, Mexico City road course debut. Yeah, he's a beast, man. Don't jinx that. No, I'm good, Rachel. We chilling. No jinx here. We're chilling. I'm not the jinx anymore, Rachel. Stop believing in what BAL is trying to tell you. Okay, I've moved on. I've grown.
I'm the jinx.
There you go.
I'm
see?
the jinx.
I agree.
I mentioned the last game that New South Wales are going to go a clean 6-0 sweep with the ladies and the guys, and then just lost in the ladies on that third game.
That was funny. All right, so terrible. I'm seeing them get ready. So I'm going to pause it once the kick gets hit, and then
I'm way behind. I'm at the national anthem has literally just started.
That's fine. We'll get synced. It don't matter if we're a little late, guys. You already know. Y'all can either pause and get caught up with us, or just don't spoil anything. Yeah, just don't spoil anything. All right, so
having Luai in there, it's not a bad move. He rekindles that combination with Cleary.
All right, and I'm pausing. Kick is up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just reconnecting with Cleary again. That makes it very interesting for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised. Sorry, I just saw Valentine Holmes and choked.
Yes.
I do not like Valentine Holmes on the wing and the hammer in centre. I think New South Wales exploited that last game. Their defensive choices are odd.
Yeah,
and they kept that combination. I think that's a strange combination.
Oh, they kept the same fielding like that. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna make. I really thought that was gonna be the main adjustment because that was the biggest hole. I mean, all the majority of the tries came from that same side. You could see the collapse that they had over there. So yeah, that is a little weird that they didn't try to make any type of adjustment to that area.
Obviously, they've put the faith in there, and they've obviously would have worked on it. But New South Wales attacked down that side a lot and exploited them a lot. So that's going to be interesting.
And then I saw some controversy of some sort with Billy Slater yesterday. Someone posted on Discord.
The last game, the Queensland media called Lenu a grub. This time they called Billy Slater a grub, which he was as a player. Watch everybody blow up now. But all that is because the players have become so sanitized and so vanilla. Everyone is too scared to say anything to start any controversy in the game, which is all that happened at State of Origin. So they're leaving it up to the media, to get that interest and that talk going.
I got you.
And
Yeah, gotta
Billy
love that.
Slater, yeah. And we've just kicked off.
Perfect. All right. Well, Blues will start off with it, fielded by Luai. And here we go. Haas out the middle. All right. And we'll start things off here. A couple passes or a couple offloads going towards the middle. Working through that third tackle. Good defense early on. Early hits as we expect. Not allowing that line to get done too far in. And let's see if Queensland can go ahead and stop him from getting to the 40. More tackle.
I just saw Tino go in there. This is where he kind of let his team go in, let him down a little bit early on last game. It's all good going in with aggression and getting in there, but he kicked it out in the full.
Oh, bad kick.
But he gave away a couple of early penalties. So that's where I think Tino just might try and just control himself. That's a good hit he put on there on Martin.
Oh yeah, very solid hit. Clayton said, "What are we playing? Australian version of football." So this is NRL, so it's National Rugby League. So it's a different style of rugby than what we normally hear of when we think of rugby in the States. To me, a lot faster. It's a lot more fun, in my opinion, as well. If you want to watch it, Clayton, it's actually on TV on I think this is on Fox 2, Fox Sports 2. Interesting. Luai, kicks it out on the full there. And I've talked about Luai's kicking issues that he's had so far with the Tigers this year. He has been better in recent weeks, but obviously not there. But now we have Queensland on the attack, 4th tackle. They're inside the 10 and brought down right around the 5 on the 5th tackle. We get an early try score here for Queensland. Let's see.
Let it go.
Munster. Oof.
Too big for Munster.
Little much. Said the big mouths that used to start the banner pregame have retired. All right. So they start off quick here after going out the back. First tackle taken just outside the 30, now crossing the 40-meter line. And now New South Wales on the prowl, working their way down across midfield. They'll play back central. Now to Luai. Luai back inside. And now past the 40. Dance around. 4th tackle. And we'll get held up right here at the 30. Yeah, Haas.
I think with the wet, Haas will be man of the match again if New South Wales win this. Oh, there's a knock on.
Oh, yep. Ponga loses that one. Big penalty rewarded.
Straight on the attack here.
Big penalty rewarded. What up, Daniel? Are you able to hit each other? Yes, you definitely are, Clayton. Yeah, go check it out, man. It's on Fox Sports 2, or Clayton, if you have Discord, I have it up on Discord right now. And some guys in there can help explain things to you if you got questions and stuff like that. Luai. Edwards. Out to Ta'a. Good recovery there from Queensland. Now on that wide left. Trying to bring it back to the middle. Luai all the way out to Cleary. Cleary inside. Moving back a little bit. Luai dancing around, working out to his teammate Cleary, but a bad pass. Yeah. That's what I'm interested too, is how the him and Luai and Cleary getting back together, their teamwork, how that's going to show today, but bad pass on that one. So 4th tackle coming up. Cleary into Martin. Martin's going to get brought down. 5th tackle.
He's given another 6 again. Given another 6. Yeah.
Yep. Just more unnecessary penalties, man. Haas again, fighting through that middle. Look at him go, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's on FS2, Clayton. FS2.
Yeah, the Haas-Tino battle is going to be great.
Oh, Cleary with a little no-look pass, very late as well. Got a little dangerous there, but they stay with it.
Holding on. This is a good defense by Queensland.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he's dropped it. Luai's
To
having.
Edwards.
Oh, that was
Is that
Crichton.
Luai
Sorry, it
again?
was
No, it's
Crichton.
Crichton.
No, it was Crichton. I saw the headgear and I thought,
Oof.
Luai. I was about to say, look, he thinks he's playing for the Tigers.
You watch him out. What up, Scotty? It's 5 minutes in already. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit behind, Brent. We're gonna be a little bit behind. Rally said, "Let's make it 1-1. Have an epic game 3." I agree, Rally. We all, we like a meaningful game 3. You know what I mean?
No,
here at a neutral site in Perth. No. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. All right.
Here's my thought on the neutral sites. They used to play the first game on a neutral site. Now they've taken it to the second. I think the third game should be a neutral site because if it goes to a decider, you'd want it on a neutral ground.
You want no one to have an advantage?
Oh.
I guess. Oh, coughs it up.
No, it's saying it's a 2-man strip, and it's on
2-man strip. Yeah, there we go.
Valentine, you get out of there.
Valentine, keep your head straight, bro. We need you for the Dragons, brother. And also, big news, guys. We got a awesome collab coming up. I tried to see if he could join us today, but he had work in the morning, so he wasn't able to come. But we will be doing a stream with the NRL deep dive, West Tigers supporter. Probably not this weekend, but possibly the following, or the one after that. But I will have more news as that comes out. So definitely excited to get to know Jordy, I believe is his name. Have him on the channel. We're also going to join over there for one of the games as well. Should be a lot of fun.
That's a good challenge. Sorry, that's a good challenge by New South Wales?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a successful challenge as well. Yeah, he just coughed it up.
So New South Wales back on the attack again.
No worries, Rachel.
Pause the TV.
Yeah, we're a little behind today. No worries, though. No worries. What up, Soaring Phoenix? Come on, Maroons. Let's go, baby. Cleary and Edwards. Oh, great offload.
He offloaded that in heavy traffic. He was taking
Yeah, he did.
Cleary dance around. Kick early. Oh, it's on.
Oh, should be there.
That's
there we go. Luai. Oh, no, not Luai's. I saw a helmet too and expected.
The scored, but it was off a Luai little kick into the in goal. I thought he might have kicked a bit early, but he got through.
It's good play. Floor pan need that killer instinct yesterday. 5-1 final. I'd say they had it 2-0 through 2 periods. Yeah, dude, they came out firing, man. Yeah. All day. Yeah, now can they make a kick? That's the question. Can they make a kick?
Who do they give the kick to? So does Cleary? I'm assuming Cleary will take it on now.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's got to be Cleary to start. But I wonder if he'll have a shorter. I wonder if he'll have a shorter leash if he misses early.
Jeez, it's only just hit his boot though.
He just barely touched it. He didn't even get the final kick inside.
Good lad.
There we go. All right. We're off and running now. First try opens everything up. A couple mistakes from Queensland. A couple 6 agains. They get the ball back off of a knock on, and then instantly cough it away. Limiting mistakes. Not great.
They got the ball off an early captain's challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good call.
They were quick to challenge it as well. They were confident in it.
Yeah.
There we go. Luai and Cleary catching up a bit.
No, it's Lomax. And he's kicked it off the post and it's gone in.
Hey, well, it goes in. There we go. 6-0.
Again, we apologise, guys, if we're a little bit behind where you are. Just marvel at the fact that people in Australia, New Zealand, and America are watching this at the same time.
You know what? That's a very good point there, huh? Crazy world we live in. Who would have thought 20 years ago that we'd have this going on?
Dude, I remember as a kid listening to the radio where you listen to a game and then they'll give you an update on the so it was around the grounds, and they go up and give you an update of what the scores were around every other game.
Now we're live streaming, watching with people from all over the world, just enjoying the great game, man. What up, Rally? Said I'm ahead, so no spoilers. Appreciate it. Said up the waz. Come on, Rally. What up, Ricky? Said Queensland for life. Let's go, baby. Adam said take the push. High school 6. Damn. Big boy right there. All right. Well, and after a grueling beating down their own defending territory for Queensland,
40-20.
Let's see how they measure out here. Pongo take the kick. Just a one offload pass up to around 30 meters to be dragged back a couple more. See Cleary trying to get off early off the little 10-meter sprint. They're going to reward 6 again like that early?
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
What they call now a yardage penalty.
Yeah. All right, so Queensland get a couple extra, a better start now.
Yeah,
up around what, 35?
They'll go into attack. Yeah, they'll go into attack soon. Cross over the 40.
Come on, Queen. Let's tie this thing up. Oof. Just dive straight at him. Hold on to the ball. Working inside.
New South Wales.
Dearden getting some impact early. Good charge up there past the 20. Third tackle. Yeah.
Oh, he's dropped that. Going to call a penalty. They're going to calling a penalty. Fair enough. It was all over him. So you need discipline here. You can't, back to back. Look where they are now.
Right.
Right in the red zone now.
In a great spot. So now inside 5 meters. And a lot like the other day, not a whole bunch of passing inside this area, just 1, maybe 2 offloads, give it to the guy you want. And this time they thought about working it outside. Munster fighting through.
Generally what you'll see, Zach, is they'll move to one side to open up the other side. So generally how that 6 again. So New South Wales is going to be under pressure.
This was so fun with State of Origin, man. It just, as soon as you thought one team had momentum, now we get, 3 penalties back to back to back. Munster swings out, back through the middle. Grant. Oh, late pass, dangerous one. Whew. That could have gotten ugly.
There's another 6.
Another 6. I don't even know what that was for. Was it grabbing his pull on his leg?
There was a leg pull there.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that's what it was for.
Munster and Capel. Blues doing a really good job here of just holding them back. They haven't really been able to get much further than this 5 meters.
Nice pass.
Yeah. He just barely could get a hold of it.
There's the numbers.
Here we go. All right. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Game on.
Come on. Let's get it.
New South Wales they just put themselves under pressure there, just back to back to back.
And that's the young kid, Toya, that gets to try there too as well, right? Was that Toya?
No, that was the hammer. Fido.
Oh, it was the hammer? Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's Toya with the pass is what it was. Toya with the pass. What up, Ellen? I'm driving. Who's on top right now? It's 6-4 New South Wales with a conversion kick to come. Scotty. They said rain. They said rain, dry ass. It was raining hard earlier, and it was even raining at pregame. It looks like it's stopped now, at least for the moment. Adam said Western Australia doesn't play NRL.
I'll argue against that. Western Australia had, maybe even have, an organic junior base out there. They've had one for forever. It just kept getting ignored. They had the Western Reds. That wasn't run well by the ARL at the time, before it was the NRL.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were a victim of the Super League fallout. And but there is, I'd say it's still there. There is, or at least there was for eternity, an organic junior rugby league base there. Unlike
Yeah.
Melbourne didn't have a junior base there. Their feeder clubs are in Queensland.
Well, I guess
But
it also makes sense that they bring Origin out there as well, with the Perth Bears being added and stuff like that as
promoting,
well. So
yeah,
it
but
does
it's
make
not the,
sense.
and it's not the first time they've had it out there, and they get crowds. They take a couple of games a year out to Perth, and they tend to sell out. There's fans out there. I work for a
Look at the
company.
stadium right now, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep, man. They're filled all the way up to the top level. So here comes the
6-6.
conversion kick, and it's good. 6-6. It's a new, fresh start to the game. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Yeah, Scotty, you talk about the South Africans. I was reading where Mal Meninga, who's going to be the first coach of the Perth Bears, where they are looking at that South African rugby base, converting some of those big, and they've got some big boys out there too. You know, and
I can imagine so.
They're not far. They're not far from there. It's a quick trip.
I can imagine so. It was actually really dope, man. We had a lot of people from South Africa joined us during the World Test Championship just last week. Couple of them that are still living out there, some that have commuted or converted out to other countries and stuff. But now Queensland on the attack after getting the ball back, tying things up, getting past the 20 early. Second tackle on its way.
Yeah, Denver. You won't see Adelaide with a. I wouldn't imagine anyway, with another league team.
Av said you're a Raiders fan. Hey, up the Raiders, man. They've been killing it this year. Yeah, good push up the middle early. Tino, they're going for 40-20? No, I think he was too far back. Yeah.
Yeah,
or he's too close up. I mean, just kicking it away. Scotty said a game against South Africa never happened. Oh, you're right. My bad, Scotty. I forgot it. You're right. It never happened. True. Well, shoot. Next time, do a kick like that when you're on the opposite side of the 40, please. That'd be nice.
I don't think he wasn't. I think he was just looking to put that in the corner.
Yeah. Just trying to clear it. Yeah.
I think he's miscued it and put it in the touch. Oh, Jesus, boys!
Oh, goodness. Whew.
How is that a knock on?
No.
How is that a knock on?
I don't know about that. I'd love to see that again. Will they challenge again early?
I'm not challenging that.
Let's see. Goes backwards.
How is? I'm yet to see a knock on.
I'm not seeing one either. I'm right there with you, Jimmy. I don't think there was a single knock there.
No, and Edwards did look to his captain.
I guess they didn't want it. All right. So I forget exactly how challenges again work. Is it you only get a certain amount, or is it if you keep getting them right, you can continue?
If you keep getting them right, you can continue. Remember, we got confused last game.
Right.
Where
knocked the ball out.
That's the second time for Tino. I don't think he doesn't like the wet.
No.
No, we got confused last game because I always thought you get one challenge each, and if you screw it up, you're done. And Queensland screwed it up very early in last in the first game and then got a second challenge.
Yeah.
So maybe in State of Origin they give you, I don't know, a couple. I'm not sure how
Maybe
it works.
2. Yeah. It says
If anybody,
if
anybody knows that answer, please let us know, because that confused me.
Do you think Cherry Evans will be back for game 3, or is Origin career done?
It's done.
I think it's done. Yeah.
He's 30, 33, 34?
Yeah, and it's like especially if they lose, why would you bring back the old head? And if they win, you're definitely not bringing them back. So yeah, I think that's about it for Cherry Evans. So the one thing NRL never look after their clubs, but the AFL look after their clubs. Interesting. Oh, that was a shot there. Oh, ball's loose. What's gonna be the ruling here? Oh yeah, they're turning up, man.
Val, get out. Don't get involved in that, Val. We've got enough injuries to contain with. I don't need you doing your shoulder.
Yeah, it's pouring down now, Adam. If you lose a challenge, you lose one. Not sure about Origin. Yeah, that's what we're saying. They lost the challenge the other last game, but they got it back. So we were really confused. We were like, wait, what?
Unless they got it wrong.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if they did.
All right. Well, now Queensland back on the attack, and we're going back and forth around midfield, man, which is exciting. Normally you see them on each end, but right now these 2 penalties, yeah. Back towards the middle, staying up on his feet, still pushing, finally going to play ball. They'll work it out to the left side. Ponga inward. Good fight there. Edwards finally bringing him down. Look at Queensland go, playing with momentum. Something we didn't see the other night. Munster just got to get the offloads,
He needed a run. He needed a runner.
Everybody was a little bit on their heels there.
Oh!
Take out to the right side.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That should be a try.
Hammer.
Should be a try again. Hammer again. I think so. I think Queensland goes up. Come on. Come on.
Another one.
Queensland have come to play, which they needed to.
Well, I love that they're finally using their wingers. We didn't think we'd see it as often today with the weather, but look at this. Just a phenomenal kick. Grabs it out of the air, and I believe he comes down with it. We're gonna get another closer look here. It's a great boot.
They've obviously talked about this because that's a kick to To'o's wing, and that's what we discussed earlier tonight, where Coates on To'o, why they didn't do that all game is beyond me. And Dearden's come in and he's put it right on the dime there for him, right over that. To'o's a great winger, but he gives up a lot of height.
And we talk about instant impacts, right? We saw Luai getting involved early for New South Wales, who's back with the team, and then now here with Dearden replacing Cherry Evans, and we get Fido on that far right with another try. That's 2 of them.
Ooh,
goodness! Almost stripped it out of him. Great grab. Dice said, "Hammer, my city. Come on. What up, Dicer? How you doing?" Never back a Queenslander in a corner. Well, hey, butts say Queenslander. Let's go, baby. Come on. And the conversion kick to go up 6. It's up and straight through the middle. Never any doubt. And Queensland actually gets a lead in State of Origin. Come on. Woo! There we go. Oh, we might get a tied series, man. Game 3 is going to be excited. I hope it stays like this. We'll see. It's still very early. Still so much time to play. I'm getting excited, brother. I'm getting excited. It's making me mad I didn't have any beers today. I had Sinbad shit talking me because I didn't have any beers.
So there's another knock on.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not going. Wow.
Uh,
They'll play on through it. And these are the mistakes we talk about. Both teams have had their fair share of them. This one's definitely costly as the momentum's all your way. Not going now. The Blues
6.
with 6 again, right at the 20.
Yeah, this wet weather's making
What
it
up,
hard
Meg?
for the big fellas hold on to that ball. It's the front rowers who are dropping it.
Mm-hmm. Never said die. 6 beers down.
Oh,
Going
there
to be
you
a great
go.
game. Come on.
And right on cue,
Oh,
Huss, a front rower,
yes.
dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a lot of front rower drops.
The battle of the headgear.
Hey, come on. All right, Ponga. Get off of Luai now. I need him. I need him next week. New South Wales is just in on ensuring the decider happens. Is that what it is, Scotty?
The moneymaker. The moneymaker's on. Oh, bit of a facial workover. But
Yeah, little bit of eye gouging.
And he went to the referee complaining that he was hitting the face.
Yeah, he's trying to gouge a man's eye out. Jesus, this one should get out of state of origin now. Jerome Luai on report now.
Nothing wrong with a bit of facial work. Nothing wrong with a facial.
All right, let's get it. All right, so I mean, I think it's safe to say Queensland got bailed out a little bit. Oh yeah, they're getting scrappy already early. As soon as start, now Tino getting involved. Come on.
Back in the day, that would have blown up. You can't throw a punch anymore. So you're safe to do what you want. Oh, that's just bounced off the ball. Calm down, fellas. It's just bounced off the ball.
Yeah. I love the rep calls out their names like their parents yelling at their kids from around the block.
Yeah.
Throw up. Stop it. Come here now.
Can't remember when that came into play. It used to be they would call you by your color and your number. So it'll be blue 12. Now Dad's laying the law down.
Yeah.
Now you two get on, or someone's going to the corner.
Go kneel on some rice in the corner, man. You don't want that. Zach, you're on. I'm wearing all the right colors, Scotty. Hey, once again, y'all weren't here and saw it earlier. Shout out, Jimmy, man. Send me the gear. Got my Queensland hat on. Look, he just doesn't realize that he's the one who's brought the good luck today, for the Maroons. He did his own team in.
Yeah, just don't wear that out in the rain. That's the cheapest version I could find, dude. So that could disintegrate.
All right. Good work, Buster. Back inside to the middle to the big boys. Said you're wearing the right color since 1980 here. That's right, Meg. Tell him. Do you like a state of origin game in the UK? For like Queensland, New South Wales? Hell no. But if they do something like that for Super League, I mean, maybe that could be interesting. They need to do something. Tries to boot out Edwards. Good fielding there right at the 1.
I'm not totally against the idea.
Really?
The Super League over there needs a boost. It needs something. And the league fans out there, they know state of origin.
Shot by Tino.
I think it'll attract some interest in the game itself overall. I'm not totally against it. I know people right now are cringing, thinking it's got to stay in Australia. We struggled to get it out of Queensland and New South Wales. But I'm not totally against the idea.
Well, it will be interesting, now that I believe the deal is done or it's about to be done where the NRL is going to be owning 33% of Super League. They'll also be majority owners, so they'll be controlling and dictating how everything is run for Super League, trying to grow that market.
Yeah,
so
I've heard
rumors.
I've heard rumors. I've not heard of any confirmation of that kind of stuff. And even the NRL haven't been too upfront about what's been going on. But they need something. They need to save the game over there.
Well, especially with Union even dying. I mean, you don't even hear as much about Union. I mean, I know even for us, obviously not covering, I'm sure there's still a bunch of diehard fans and everything of it, but we used to have people come in all the time when we cover league, be like, oh, you need to check out Union, you need to do this. And we don't even see that anymore. It doesn't, it feels like if any time it's now to try and take over that market. And if they can bring in an enjoyable play, there we go. Good play on the ball. Working it right. Oh,
Good work.
Muppet. Oh, that should have absolutely have been another try. Goodness, that was Toya.
That was butchered.
You bastard.
Yeah, butchered.
That was one more pass and it was a try. It was never any doubt. Oh my goodness.
Going back to what you were just saying, I don't think it's dying. I think it might be in Australia, but that's just the way they treated the game.
That's fair too.
But if you look at Union in South Africa, France, England, New Zealand, it's thriving. New Zealand, but the two games are different in the sense of, for me, league is a club game. Occasionally you get the international. Rugby is the international sport.
Yeah.
You can have the Super Rugby and all that kind of business. When it gets into international season, that's where the interest picks up again.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's messy. This is clunky.
Yeah, goodness.
Watch some Queensland have picked up their game from last. Yeah, Queensland have picked up their game from last week. New South Wales haven't. Last week, the other week, whenever it was.
I mean, just a silly kick right there. That's a knock. No.
The wet's not helping, but geez, they're clunky.
Said not impressed with the Union kicks. Waiting for halftime for coffee. Get you a coffee, Les. Said Union is dead in Australia. Wallabies are a joke. Okay, so it's just dead in Australia. You're saying?
Yeah. If you look at the, it's the bottom of the run when you're talking about the ball sports.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that, I'm not going into it tonight, but there's a lot. We can deep dive into that later on if you'd like, but it's terrible what they've done to that game.
Rachel said, "I've come from the future to tell you it's getting good." Well, thank you, Rachel from the future.
Where's Rachel? And where in the future? What city would Rachel be in?
Rachel, little elbow to the temple there. Rachel over there hanging out with Marty and jumping in.
Yeah, you've elbowed him in the head.
Well, yeah, I mean, soccer is always. You say, in Australia, you're saying soccer is even bigger than rugby union now?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Said all Blacksmith team is the world's best. Come on, talk your stuff, Meg. Rolling. Look at that rain, man. It is pouring. So it looks like they're going to take a penalty kick to take a shot for goal to try to extend it out to over a one-score lead.
Gap.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, particularly this weather. Put it out to 8-point lead.
Clayton said, my home football team changed their name from Edmonton S to the Edmonton Elks. If they were hoping that would help them, it still didn't. Don't know football in CFL. They still don't know football in CFL. I want to get into one letter, right? I want to get into the into CFL a little bit. I don't know about like covering it like crazy, but I do want to start watching some more. I might have to add that into our into one of our reactions this week. I think I'm gonna be doing some reactions maybe tonight and tomorrow. So we'll see. 100 days until I see Back to the Future, the musical in Sydney. There's a musical on Back to the Future. Ain't no way that's a real thing. That's crazy work. It's because I'm not watching. That's why we're doing well. Well, Ellen, you better stay away from the television then, Ellen. So we will have a HIA after the hit with the elbow.
Of course. Why not? You get a free interchange then. So why wouldn't you take advantage of it?
And kicks up, and it's good. 14-6. 8-point lead now for Queensland. Let's go, baby.
11 minutes to go in the half. Valentine. You couldn't be gold for the Dragons there, boy.
Sinbad said, back in 3 weeks, it's rigged. Oh, Sinbad, don't let the damn Blues in the damn Discord start trying to tell you that it's rigged. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them do that to you.
If you've been talking to my wife's been yelling this that for so long.
Is she really?
Yeah, let me guess. It's going to go to 1-1, and to a decider. My God, it didn't for a long time.
There's nothing like state of origin. It doesn't matter who wins. All I hear is it's rigged. It's rigged. Like the last year,
rigged.
It was one of the games we didn't watch. I think it was the Blues won by like just a crazy amount. And everybody was like, it's rigged, it's rigged. I went back and watched it, and I was like, okay, there's a couple questionable calls, but they still won by like 20. I'm like, I don't know what rigged we were talking about.
Yeah. I don't make a big issue on questionable calls because there's swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
You know.
Queensland needs some lube. They need some lube. Clayton said they fumbled the ball at least 7 times, just said, for at least 25 plus yards. Oh, Jesus. And you're meeting him in Sydney? Oh, that's sick, man. Said I'm ultimate sports conspiracy theorist. Decider incoming. There you go, Scotty. My mom used to say, every time I watch a game, we lose, so I'll go watch something else. So I guess I'm continuing the tradition. Ellen, we used to get together and watch Saints games at my house, and we had a thing where, like, if someone stepped away from the game and our team scored or did something good, they were not allowed to come back into the room and watch. So, like, I've had people like go to use the bathroom and couldn't leave the bathroom until something bad happened, and sometimes it'd be the whole game, and they'd be like, "Am I really stuck in here?" I'm like, "Dead ass! Don't you dare leave!" Like you staying in there.
No. Back on the attack.
Carrying to Ponga with the snap inside. Hey, come on. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Let's go. The captain. The spark Queensland needed. It's so crazy. It's a night and day difference between both of these teams. Positive for Queensland and big negative for New South Wales in today's matchup.
Yeah, they've not adapted to the conditions at all, New South Wales.
No.
Queensland have given them opportunities. They've dropped that ball a lot of times in good position, but they just haven't been able to do anything with that ball. And Queensland, when they've come down there, they've gotten points. You know, so. They're playing well, Queensland, obviously. New South Wales need to find another gear because they're struggling. They're stuck in the mud right now.
Yeah, I mean, they have no New South Wales. We haven't even had a fair look at to see much of anything. They had that one really good attack that led to a try. You know, then they've been in those areas, either coughing up the ball or just doing something silly. There's no type of composure right now for New South Wales, and Queensland's just punishing them. And you know, it started punishing them out wide, and now we're starting to see the collapse up the middle as well. So a little bit of that fatigue setting in early. I mean,
yeah,
the frustration. Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%. The frustration. We saw Luai with the eye gouging. The facial. We saw Lomax, the elbow to the head. That's frustration.
Yep. You know, and then I mean, even this silly clunky stuff like that random kick that Luai had whenever there was no pressure. He could just pick the ball up. Instead, just tries to boot it out for whatever reason. Like it was some schoolboy stuff, you know. So now it's 26 and a 14-point lead for Queensland. Still 7.5 to go in the first half. Can New South Wales desperately needs a try here just to try and take some momentum going into the second half.
Yeah, just getting away from them. It's like I said, 14-point gap. In this weather, that's hard to pull back. That is hard to pull back now.
Ain't nothing. Lori Daly is the coach. All right, Adam. I like your confidence. It's false confidence, but I like it. Queenslander means determination and grit. I'm glad we're doing better. Billy Slater's doing well as a coach. Agreed. The one day I don't wear my jersey, he is. Just keep your comments to yourself. Just keep your comments to yourself.
He's lost the series. He's lost in
in
Queensland. He's had one good game, one good half. Right now.
No. I don't know. I really don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Said the one day I don't wear my. You messed up, Meg. The just news. AC/DC last concert in Adelaide is headlining the BP Adelaide Supercars Grand Final Sunday concert with Lenny Kravitz headlining Friday. Oh, dude, that's sick, man. You get supercars and a show. Come on.
You know, I went to AC/DC's final concert about 20 years ago out at Sydney.
You thought it was the final one.
Well, that's what they announced.
that's how they keep selling tickets. Nabat says when you get two elite dream teams playing each other, it's no longer about skill, it's all about mindset. Looks like Queensland has advantage in this game. New South Wales had it last game.
Yeah,
that's a really good way to put it. That's a really good way to put it, man. I mean, again, I talk about it time and time again. I've been telling like so many of like my friends and stuff like that. I'm like, look, guys, if y'all waking up early in the morning to go to work or something, go to Fox Sports 2 and just tune in and watch, man. This is insane. It's a all-star game where they actually each team wants to win and they get physical and they get mean. You know, it's there. I don't believe there's anything like it in the world to this comparison. But I thought it was 6 again. Didn't they show that up on the screen?
It was 6 again.
They just haven't adjusted the tackles. Well, they went through 2 tackles quick. It's 4th already. Now to Edwards.
Good hands in the wet there by Crichton.
Yes, sir.
That knock. I want to say knock on, but that
little volleyball tap.
That touch on, yeah. Oh,
all right, now
is that?
Oh, Cleary.
Still the last.
Oh, still get the offload though to the outside.
I don't think Queensland played at that, so that.
No, I can't. Yeah, they can't play that. He's played it. No,
oh, he's saying he has. He stuck his foot out. Well, you can challenge it, Cameron. You can challenge it.
Someone get Baldy some armor all. I don't know what the hell he was looking
at.
Oh,
he has played it. He did play it.
Oh, he did play it. He did put his foot out. What a
call,
jackass!
I apologize.
Oh, damn it! I'm still telling him to put armor all on. It's not as depressing as the cricket, at least. You're right about that, Scotty. That was tough, man. I dealt with it. I dealt with a hangover for the next 2 days because of that stupid cricket. I didn't even drink that much, but I just drank early in the morning, so I felt like shit for 2 days. Too old to be doing that. Y'all couldn't even win, bastards. All right, I did a scroll through on comments, guys. If I missed something, feel free to send it again. All right, New South Wales now in a dangerous spot. Second tackle, about 3 meters out.
They need this.
Outside of Cleary. Cleary keeps
there he is.
Own.
There he is.
Pass Ponga. There we go. All right, let's get ready, baby. It's a long day. It's a long day.
I said last game, and I got my head chewed, that as great a player as Cleary is, he needs to stand up in Origin. This is his moment. If New South Wales is going to come back, he needs to be the one to lead the charge. And straight up, there he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I completely agreed with what you said with Cleary too. I mean, just a couple of years that I've watched, but he's always been there. Like he's always been a force, but he hasn't had that state of origin moment. Right. Yes, I feel that. Heading to a high score wonder, maybe 30v30-ish in history. Not a lot of equal high scores. That is crazy, man. Sorry, lads, 5 minutes behind. No worries, Adam.
They'd be telling us things from the future.
Is this cricket? This is not cricket. This is NRL's state of origin.
Oh, hang on.
Rugby league.
What?
Wait, what are we reviewing? For obstruction? Oh, no. Let's see.
Where?
Steps through. Are they going to say backing into that guy? I don't think you can call that obstruction. Can you?
If he stepped back. He got lucky. That's. I just want to remind you. He learned, Stefano learnt the game playing at the Tigers, by the way.
I don't even know if I like that. Hey, Queensland fans, how do we feel about that if we're being neutral? I don't know how I like that.
You're asking a Queenslander if they
I know. I'm telling them to be neutral on it. I know that's like whatever, dude. I don't know. Like he just backs up I mean, I guess, he knows what he's doing. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you're backing up into someone more than likely, but I didn't see it. Tim looked like he was just standing straight up. It didn't even look like he braced himself at all to like try and block up. I don't know.
Denver, you don't think Thurston has left a legacy by 4 straight premierships at the Panthers?
Meg said FP and neutral. Fair enough. Love the good determination of these players. Absolute monsters. Hey, you spot on now, buds. And welcome, man. I know I've seen a couple new names, man. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach. We're joined by our special guest, as always, as we always have him over for State of Origin, Jimmy K. Shout out Jimmy K for joining us and keeping us informed, as well as helping me continue to learn the game. Feel free to subscribe, man. We cover a lot of NRL here on the channel. We will have some NRL streams coming up probably next week.
Oh, there they
Here's
go.
an opportunity for Queensland again.
That's a 12-point turnaround. That's a
There
turnaround.
we go. Come on.
Another one.
You know what? I'm about to dance on Jimmy's grave right now. Suck it, Jimmy. That's the Blues. Up the Maroons. Let's go, baby. What up, Nate? All over Red Rover.
It's a long way to go.
It's a long way. Nobbuts said, long time watcher, first time managed to catch you live. Love your content. Boy. Hey, appreciate you, Nobbuts. Man, I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, I've been recommended to do some. Oh, was that Tino?
Who threw that final pass?
I looked away for a second. I'm not sure. It might have been Tino. Adam Hugo said, where's the rain? Everywhere. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Scoreboard has changed, so you get my call. It's so good, Rachel. Looking sharp, son. Hey, appreciate that, Nate. Hey, look. I got Jersey, my boy. We are family, aka Nate. Hat from Jimmy. Feeling good.
How do I mix up Kurt Mann with Tino?
You just saw long hair. You just saw long hair. Said I'm from Brisbane. Go QLD. Come on, man. Yeah, I missed my comment again, my friend. Oh, my bad, Clayton. We got a lot of comments coming through, and I'm trying to watch the game. If I miss it, and I just go ahead and comment again. No worries at all. Let's see. The last comment I see from you, Clayton, says, speaking of Lenny Kravitz and his song Fly Away, it was the entrance theme for the show Ice Pilots. That's the last comment I see from you. I don't see anything. And then I see you said I missed your comment about Jess. I don't see the comment about Jess. Bits from Billy's hometown is fall. Origin Cake. He has birthdays. What are you trying to say there, Andrew? What up, Skeletor? What's your dream car? My dream car? 1965 Ford Mustang, red with a white stripe.
I was going to say the 69 Mustang.
69 solid too.
Now my Wi-Fi just dropped for about 5 to 10 seconds there. And again.
Gotta love the good old Wi-Fi. All right, Pong pass inward. Final minute and a half of the half, and we will go ahead and do a short raid at halftime for a couple minutes over to brother Blaze over at BKR Sport. Feel free to go in there and talk some crap. He is a Queenslander fan, and so we're actually winning right now. So that means people on my channel will not get blocked. That's really good. Just let you know his mods are hot over there. Don't go over there and troll too hard. Go have some fun with him. Go tell him what's up. Go show him some love and support, man. That's our guy, Blaze.
Troll hard.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to troll, y'all can troll. I have to start telling people to be nice because I feel like I've been too mean to Blaze throughout the earlier parts. Everyone that goes over there gets blocked. I make his mods jobs really hard. Look at Queensland just running around here. This is like full blown, like longest yard. The the movie Longest Yard, whenever they're playing in the rain, Luai just kicks one forward. What is happening? That might have been some of the sloppiest play I've ever seen in a league game so far. And it's in State of Origin. Crazy work. Right, said my dream car is Group B 80s WRC car, Audi Quattro. Ooh. Rami got taken out. Wait for the craziness. Is Zach going to piss break? No. We're good. We're good. Lomax for a 2, wide right. And the final seconds of the half. There she go. All right, look, guys, as I said, we're going to try this. We don't do this often, but I do want to go ahead and do a little raid here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the chat. I'm going to spam it a couple of times. Go ahead and join over at BKR's sports channel and go ahead and spam RFS raid in the chat. Go tell him I said what's up. Make sure y'all go hit that like button while y'all are over there. Also hit a subscribe button. He does damn near every single NRL matchup, almost every single one. Says probably ain't drinking at like 4 a.m. I did the other day, but no, I'm not doing that today. Yeah, go over there and go show some love to Blaze, man.
I'll be back in a moment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then once Jimmy gets back, we'll go ahead and look at some of the stats at halftime. Give y'all our breakdown of the game, and we'll see what we got to come in the second right now. But Maroons are dominating 26-6. Not that guy. He's a sook. Already blocked with him. You don't like Blaze, Nate? Oh man, Blaze is my guy, brother. Blues fix better cleats. That shoot. They need a little bit of everything right now, Adam. Yeah, 20-point lead is crazy, man. Cricket at the Coliseum out of 10. Dude, the cricket at the Coliseum has actually been quite fun, man. I think there's a couple more games there before they switch over to Grand Prairie. It's been really fun watching the matches over there. If any of y'all are into the MLC or want to watch it, I think it's free to air on Channel 7. We also do coverage of it on our Discord, or should I say BAL does coverage of it on our Discord. If y'all ever want to check it out, y'all can join the Discord. What up, DD? Say go to Maroons. Woohoo! Woohoo! Mario. What? That was bad. No one clipped that. I'm gonna troll my New South Wales friend who gave me crap after the first game. You better, Meg. I said something about Italian pizza and he blocked me. Now he's softer than 5. Oh, that's not him blocking you, Nate. That's his mods. His mods are heavy on the block. I don't know why. Is waiting on his unicorns jersey. Stop it. Stop it. I'll block you again. No unicorn. No unicorn jersey for me, man. Unicorns had a crazy game though. What was it the other day? Set the 6 record. There was like 19 sixes in a game in the opener. Crazy work. Nah, he said it when he. Oh, did he really? Oh, that's crazy. What up, chaps? Over there on Twitch. What's good, baby? How we doing? Mara in the building. What's up, Mara? Jamie in the building. What about them namesakes, Kurt and Kurt? Oh yeah. What up, Jamie? Why the F everyone supporting the Maroons, bro? Look, Jay, I don't know. Normally we're filled with more Blues fans in here than Maroons fan, but we're winning, so the Maroons have came out to play. Don't forget to rep y'all's team in the poll, guys. Y'all can go ahead and vote. What's the vote at right now? Right now we're at 47% Queensland Maroon, 43% for the Blues, and 10% for don't care, but I'm here, and I appreciate those that do not care but are still joining in and having some fun with us today, man. Much love to y'all. We're all 105 viewers in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Feel free to ask me any questions or anything like that. But now that Jimmy's back, I mean, look, it's funny. This is similar to the game one, just in the opposite direction. But I would say that it's been even more dominant by the Maroons than last week was for the Blues. What do the Blues need to do? Like what's going on?
Their attack just isn't clicking. The wets, they're affected by the wet. Queensland aren't. They've come out here with a purpose. We said it right at the beginning of the game. Both teams needed to pick up from they need to do better than what they did game one. Queensland have come out with purpose. They've taken their advantage when the opportunities have come. They've taken it. New South Wales just haven't.
Yeah.
They're sloppy. When they do try something, it's clunky.
Yeah.
We thought we saw Cleary go through there, but we had a guy, a couple of lazy forwards just hanging around and impeding defenders. It's just not happening for them.
Yeah, it's one of those where there's not many good things to say about the Blues right now. I mean, even like you said, I think you're right. I mean, it is Cleary thinking that he got through, and I still think the call is kind of questionable. But I mean, it is what it is. He gets called for standing in the way of the defender. I don't think the defender could have got there, and that's a whole nother conversation. But let's see. I did see this real quick. I told Jess that she can't come down from the bathroom in Game 3 NHL playoffs. She wasn't happy with me. She said she doesn't say anything. She gets revenge in a different way. Oh God. And then I also saw a dono somewhere. Where'd it go? DD in the building. Yo, with the $10 dono. Ooh, excuse me. Appreciate you, DD. Said Queensland for the win. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. Jay said, I've never watched the sport. How many games is the series? So this is a 3-game series. They do play all 3 games. Regardless of if the one team goes 2-0, but it looks like if it stays like this, it looks like we're going to have a very meaningful Game 3, which is always exciting, and it will be in New South Wales as well. Yeah, in Sydney. Yeah. What stadium are they playing at?
I can't remember what it's called these days. What is it? A Core Stadium? Don't quote me on that. I get my stadium names mixed up.
Let's see.
They keep changing.
Nate said that elbow was dirty. There's been a lot of dirty play from New South Wales so far. The elbow, it's frustration, the eye gouging, and I think you're right. Yeah, frustration.
That facial, that elbows, but a couple of other things. You get it in State of Origin. Don't think Queensland haven't been doing it, but it's from you saw it in Lomax. That it was frustration. Luai. I have no idea why he did that. And then, and he was the one that got up complaining to the referee. We just seen some highlights. We're seeing some highlights here where New South Wales have forced these errors. They just haven't taken. And Liam Martin, the guy they're focusing on right now, he's been great for New South Wales, but they just haven't. The rest of them just haven't taken advantage. They're lacking. Nah. Whereas Queensland stood up, they've taken on the weather. They've taken it up the middle there. They're meeting New South Wales up front, and then when the opportunity comes, they're taking their advantage.
Yeah,
they're looking a lot better. They're focused. They know what they want to do. They come in with purpose, and they're executing.
Yeah, I mean, they had to, right? I mean, we had people.
They had to. There's no choice.
People talking last game about Billy Slater. Should he be coaching? You know what I mean? So this was a big moment here, not only for this Queensland team, but for the coaching as well. It's 2 halves, Clayton, 2 40-minute halves, non-stop halves, no stoppages. Dirty play is kind of part of state. Oh yeah, well yeah, absolutely. That's understandable. This is Optus Stadium. We're talking about for Game 3. Where will Game 3 be held at? Today is in Optus. Where's Game 3?
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Let's see. What up, Gamers said, to be honest, Queensland is doing better than I thought. They're playing much better this week for sure. I see a fight brewing in the second half. Possibly. 17 every New South Wales on their it's so stupid. This time the better team is winning. You're right, Rachel. That's right. They just got lucky.
It is a core stadium. It is a core stadium.
A core stadium. That's what it is. What is Spencer doing? He's making everything worse.
Spencer Leniu. He's an emotional player. He not a very clever one. He's I've actually not noticed him. I don't know what he's doing out there. He just wants to. He's a battling ramp, so he'll just run up, try to pull off the big hit or try to overrun someone, and he'll probably do something stupid.
Yeah.
I have doubts over Lenu. I get why people like him, and I get why you'd want him in a state of origin, but he's an emotional player.
Mm,
You know, if it's not going his way, he'll just do something stupid.
Let's see. Rachel said, "Hey Clayton, this is the best game for your first watch." Rachel, you're saying that as a Queensland supporter. Now it is a fun game. Yeah, Clayton, I'll tell you what. If you do find interest in this, I don't even know if everybody knows, but on NRL's YouTube channel, if you go to their live streams, I think it was last week or the week before, they actually live streamed every single state of origin game from like 1983 to 2023, which was really sick. So I was kind of popping in watching while I was doing some stuff on my computer throughout that week.
Some old school ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure that live stream is still available. So if anyone that's new to State of Origin and wants to see how it went down in the past, which was a lot more physical, there was more fights, actual fist thrown and stuff like that, definitely go and check that out. You could also skip forward and find my first game, which I thought was amazing, which was I think it was 2021 State of Origin Game 3, which was an amazing match as well.
Yeah, back in the day when they promoted state against state and mate against mate.
Let's see. Jerome Blue Eye acting like he was a wizard and created that try was hilarious. He barely kicked it. Teammate saved him.
Yeah, we mentioned that. He barely got that touch on, but he got it.
He really was acting like he was the hero on that one. He didn't even get the final kick on it. Barely grazed off the inside of his boot.
He's struggling, Blue Eye. He's really struggling at the moment.
Defensively and offensively, I'd say. Like even he's been the one that's done all those just silly kicks for no reason from like midfield, and then we also seen him collapse twice on defense to go along with that. What up, Random? Said, you want to know why New South Wales never gets off the line? Because Joey John snort. Okay.
There's no line left after Joey retired.
Oh man, I saw someone recommended. I know this is a different sport, but Cricket Stories made a video all about the cricket player that did the what's his name, that drank the most amount of beers on a flight.
David Boone.
Yeah, David Boone. He did a video covering that. I can't wait to react to that coming up. I also have a lot of NRL stuff that coming up. Stories from our Discord. I don't even know what Story's name is on here. I think it's the same thing. But he went ahead and sent me a couple of NRL reactions to do. So I will be recording some of those coming up. So probably leading up to Game 3, we'll have a bunch of NRL reactions coming out onto the channel. So make sure y'all don't forget to check those out. What up, Wannabe? Said, bro, we're smoking on up New South Wales. All right. Say dirty play, big hits. Yeah. Cane Toads are running rampant tonight. The Cane Toads, man. Watch
Cane
the
Toads
95 series, okay? Cane Toads and cockroaches. Why are they called cockroaches? What's the name? What's the whole deal with that name? Why are they the cockroaches and the Cane Toads?
Cane Toads. Queensland have Cane Toads, and they always take the everyone always has a laugh about that. And Sydney, well known for cockroaches in the climate there, and it just kind of both kind of stuck.
Being well known for cockroaches is a crazy thing. do y'all's cockroaches fly? I had a dream about a flying cockroach yesterday, last night. Actually, it woke me up.
You can almost saddle a Sydney cockroach and ride the fucking thing.
I was sleeping last night. I woke up at like 1:30 a.m. and I woke up to myself slapping myself because a flying cockroach came at me, and I slapped myself in the face and woke myself up. So that was how my morning went today.
Zach, do you often wake up slapping yourself?
No, not normally. That was a new one. I definitely was like, woke up like, what the fuck is happening? Oh man.
All right, have we got where are we at? I might have to restart. I got them heading back out the tunnel. New South Wales are out there. Is that right?
Oh, you're ahead, I think, actually. Did you jump forward again? Let's see.
I have to reboot.
Okay. Well, no, if you jump forward, that's fine. I mean, we're watching two different coverages because No, keep it going for now, and we'll see because we got two different coverages, so my commercials are probably longer than what yours are. They're showing me a Harry Potter ad right now.
Queensland, the teams are out there at the moment running.
Oh, they're on the field. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you're ahead of me then. Let's see. Well, you know what I'll do is I'll just jump to live. Oh, I'm actually already seeing a tackle. Let me know when there's 45 seconds on the clock. 39:45.
We've not even kicked off yet.
Not a problem. Not a problem. You were like 45 seconds ahead of me, which is good. So that means we'll be closer to actual. So give us 1 second, guys, as we're trying to get everything synced up. But we'll see what we get for second half, man. I hope it gets closer. I want Queensland to run away with it, but
kicking off right now.
But I still like a close competitive game through the wire. Either that or I want it to be an absolute blow up.
50, 8, 7, 6, 5 now.
All right, there we go. And you could tell that rain is now foggy as hell. You can barely even see through the cameras. It's so foggy. It's a cloud in the stadium.
What if they wouldn't have had fireworks, would they, in the rain?
I don't think so, but that would actually make sense because that's why the smoke would be falling down.
That's really thick.
Yeah, that's really thick. Let's see. I saw Clayton say something before I get into. So I'm going to say this now. Zach, CFL is a different type of game with different rules and penalties. Yeah, I've watched some highlights and stuff like that. I actually had a buddy that played CFL. A couple of friends actually that played in the CFL, but I just never watched much of it. I'll have to figure out a way to tune in. All right, I'm said it was fireworks. Okay, gotcha. What up, Donald? I support the Maroons. Up the Maroons, baby. Okay, so it was okay.
They're coming out of the woodwork tonight, aren't they?
Man, dude, starting off fireworks just doesn't seem like a safe thing to do with the rain, with that smoke coming down the bottom, bro. Gonna have MFers coughing like crazy. All right, let's see what the Blues can do. They're marching forward. Third tackle. Crossing midfield. Working a lot more through the middle. Young, bring it up to around the 40. Fourth tackle.
Good. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. So they'll take a boot right around 30 meters out. Cleary.
In the
much
fog.
Better one than before. In the fog. Yeah. Find the ball.
Oh, that's New South Wales. Was that a knock on? And has that Queensland come from an offside position? Oh, no. They're calling the penalty on New South Wales. Offside.
What up, Stella? Everybody, don't forget to rep your squad, man. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what team you're supporting today, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Does CFL still have two teams with the same name, such a Canadian thing to do? I don't know, Nate. I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of penalties. It was a penalty fest in game one too.
Yeah, the state of Origin normally prides itself on letting the game play out, rather than pulling up penalties. But you got to blame the teams,
Well, I mean, especially with them trying to not have the fights and stuff. So I guess trying to tame the players a little bit more. But yeah, it is what it is. What up, Steven? All right. Monster offloads inside, loses it.
Where's that guy crying?
Oh, goodness. Horrible pass to Edwards. Edwards got to track back.
Yeah, I was going to say, they'll bring it back. They'll bring it back now to the knock on because New South Wales lost an advantage there.
Yeah. Yep. What up, MS? Said this ref is crap. Oh, here we go. I knew MS was going to come in and talk about it being rigged. Suck it, main star. Up the Maroons, baby. And the rain continues to pour down, man. You know what? There's something about like just a sloppy, rainy game that I feel like gets me so excited to watch. You just never know what's going to happen. It gets ugly at moments, but goodness, dude, it gets scrappy.
It certainly does. But it is. I mean, there's a 20-point lead. Bringing back 20 points in this weather, it's hard.
Nate said they didn't lose advantage. They tossed it away.
Yeah, they threw it away, didn't they?
The ball's like a bar of soap in these conditions. Yeah, I can imagine. Luai, inside pass. Crichton Kerrigan with the tackle. Now Cleary with the boot. Wanted a little bit further wide, I think.
Trap him in there.
Yeah, they'll stick him up.
Yeah, step before. I keep saying that Cleary needs to take control here.
What up, Bobby? Scores on the screen, man. 26-6. 26-6. Maroons are up by 20.
And we've seen in a grand final when you know, backs against the wall, Cleary does step up and he does drag the team with him.
They said they're just giving him a head start. That's what it is. They just
he's offside. He's offside.
Oh goodness.
As Lomax just.
Yeah, he just suplexed him. It's what just happened.
I've never seen a player get up throwing a guy over his shoulders as much as Lomax does. It's incredible.
It's his specialty. You should try out for the WWE after his career's done. Look at this. He just grabs him and slings him.
Who was it? Actually? It mightn't have been Lomax. I apologize, Zach.
Whoever it was, that was funny. All right. Well, fresh 6 for the Blues.
They've spent. I haven't seen any stats, but they've spent a lot of time in the attacking zone, and they haven't they've come up with one try.
Cleary outside.
There it is.
All right. There's the catch up.
Oh, with a double.
So
they needed to be the first, second, and third try score.
And third
first and second.
Yeah. Well, and you know, there we go. We see Queensland with a couple mistakes. They go ahead. They stretch the field out from center to left, all the way out to toe. Toe is cleared all the way through. This is where the problems came for Queensland in game 1, not being able to cover the outside. Great pass. I mean, it was a try all day of the week.
Actually, I've just noticed they've got Toya out there with Fido rather than Holmes and Fido. So they swapped sides by the looks of it.
Well, there we go.
So that's what football to notice that.
Toe second.
Toe second.
All right, now it's going to be a tough kick in these conditions. They've got the first one off the upright. You said it was Lomax took the kick on the first time around, so I'm assuming we'll get him again here.
We'll see him again, yeah. And he's put. Is that
As I meant to put 10 on toe. What up, JW? Jacinta? Am I pronouncing that right? Correctly? All right. Lomax for the boot.
Not easy in these conditions.
You can barely see the post with all this smoke. Shit.
It's not lifting, is it?
No, it's that weather's going to keep that smoke down there for a while, I think. That's why I was surprised they did the fireworks. I mean, I guess if you got it, you're going to use it. Can it swing in? It can't.
No.
Wide right.
14 the diff. 16 the diff.
I mean, it doesn't change too much. I mean, even with that bait, it's still, it's still a 3-score game, but
they still need to go up by 6s.
Can't leave points on the board on the table. It is absolutely a tough gig, Scotty. What's with the usual MS? High score, 20-40. Like to see surprising wet. Usually low scoring. Drop ball, though. Yeah. Current CFL team are the BC Lions, Montreal. Okay, Rough Riders, Edmonton Elks. Okay, so they all have different names now. Got it, Clayton. All right, let's see if the Blues can go on a bit of a run here. Oh goodness, good shot there. Was that Kerrigan? Dive down at the leg, second tackle. Start off here right at the 20. Offload out towards the middle. Look at this. Carrot and Cotter. Honga brings down the tackler or the runner. Oh, dummy passes to
we've got
Luai. Good stretch down the middle. Ooh, I love that.
The first one for the game.
Yeah. Now
Midfield
clearing.
Bomb in the wet. Where's the pressure? Oh, now.
No pressure. Was he blocking? Was Mustard blocking there?
I thought Holmes blocked him there, yeah. He's gotten away with it.
Look, you see Jimmy turning on his own team, his own player from the Dragons.
I'll tell you what, he angers me because he's good for an error as well, and he hasn't done one this game yet. And he's kicking every goal, you know, he shits me.
Got it out to plays it. Dearden, yeah, good bounce off and good extra meters there all the way across to the 50. Now we'll see the kick off the 5th tackle. The high one. Can they get some pressure? They can. Well,
great kick, great take, great pressure.
Yes.
That's just good football all around. Lomax will hold on to that in those conditions and that pressure coming on him.
What up, Bobby? Said good night, brother. Halftime already or not yet? We just passed halftime. We're about 9 minutes into the second. One kick can make the game. Yeah, that's true, Adam. Very true. So it gets brought down for the 4th tackle. They want to try to get to the 40 here, and they would not, or just there.
He wasn't even expecting that ball there.
No. Cleary with the low kick. Not a great one.
You wouldn't see the great Andrew Johns do that.
Try to say he was trying to banana it. I think he just kind of
off the
side
of the boot. Side of the boot.
Yeah.
I thought it might have. Oh, jeez.
No, it goes out.
Yeah, off the side of the boot.
Yeah, just wasn't a great kick. I mean, heavily pressured. What's the score? Score is 26-10. 26-10. 8 errors for Queensland, 7 for Blues.
Yeah.
And since it goes out, they get a good starting position here. Finally call them down. Whew. Hold on for another second. Could have been 6 again. Now at the 20. Working their way back.
Holmes.
Now back through the middle. Holmes. No. Munster dancing with it, high stepping down that left side. He's going to get gang tackled here. 4th tackle.
Oh, they need to hold on here, New South Wales.
Swings out Tino. Tino's due one. Can't get it through this time.
Dropped it again, Tino.
Loose. Picked up though from Queensland.
No, that's a Tino. Didn't Tino? Okay.
Should be fresh 6.
I thought Tino knocked that on. And someone's going in the bin here. No.
So I say someone was inside the ruck.
Laying in the ruck.
Laying in the ruck. The ball
fair?
goes backwards. So it doesn't get knocked.
Backwards? He's thrown it towards the try line. I wonder
was he not facing backwards?
Doesn't matter which way you're facing, it still went forward towards the opposition's try line. He might be saying that New South Wales pulled that out, but it's a big call.
Wombat said, "Are you American? So why are you watching State of Origin?" Because I can. Nah, man, I got introduced to the State of Origin about 4 years ago, man, and been obsessed ever since. I've only missed 2 games since 2021. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning, getting ready to go for some action, man. And now it's easy for us to watch here in the States as well. They normally play at least one NRL game a week, or at least every other week in US television on Fox Sports 2. They show all the State of Origin games, which is awesome. We've actually also interviewed the great Brian Fletcher not too long ago, leading up to NRL Las Vegas, which was such a dope experience. And we're hoping to do the same thing next year, but hopefully in person in Las Vegas. That's the game plan. We've talked with them, whenever we had that initial interview, they said they're down to do something again next year. So hopefully we can make it out there and make that happen. That would be incredible, man. Grab the tinny of gold for the second half. Come on, Nate. Get you a little brewski in you. All right, well, back underway. Kerrigan with it.
Yeah,
So, and there really was not much. There's not much explanation for what actually happened there. I feel like even the announcers were just kind of like, okay, I guess that's what they're calling.
Yeah,
Tino
there was a player.
There
was a player laying. There was a player laying in the ruck there. I still can't believe they didn't call that Tino knock on.
Right. Munster inside to Ponga. Ponga's been really much a no factor in these first two games so far. Like to see him try to turn things up a bit as well.
He's getting involved.
That's awesome from Taz. Best game in the world. Hell yeah. I think you're like fourth or fifth person from Taz. Ponga inside. Come on. He'll be brought down. Said, the Vegas Game Central are to get America to start watching. It's not just a kegger. Yeah. Oh,
that's
that kick. Yeah, very bad. Fletch has a show at the casino I'm staying at in Sydney. Hope to see him. Oh, that'd be sick. All right, about 12 minutes in. Good tackle there from Grant. Edwards plays ball over to Luai. Luai gets brought down almost instantly. Just a couple meters gain. Third tackle on its way. New South Wales did score early, but now slowing down a bit.
Not offering a lot here. It's just one up. It's just one up stuff, which you expect in this weather.
But with the pace of play and the score right now, you got to be able to find some opportunities. But things are going to slow down. It's been a quick game so far. Normally, it starts off slow and it's a battle of who gets the first, the first big push. But both teams have been getting upfield quite easily today. Oh, wow.
Good take.
What a take. Goodness.
Give it to Holmes and hit him hard.
4x gold, meatball sub, and the fire roaring. Let's go. Come on, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. Is it cold? Is it still cold out there in that cold. Rain too? Yeah. I could only imagine. Your fingers and toes are getting a little numb. That was man, with wet conditions. Grant picked it up with one hand. There we go, dancing up the left side.
Comes the kick.
Munster off the fifth tackle is going to go ahead and send one.
Another nothing kick from Munster.
Yeah.
I think that was for himself.
I think so too.
Or he was trying I don't know, off the outside of the boot to his winger, but whatever it wasn't good.
They need to find YT. Let's see. We are fans that live in the cold part of Queensland that no one realizes exists. 7 Celsius. Good. Feels warm. All right, Jimmy, I got to leave you for a second. I got to run to the restroom. Small blouse.
Last tackle. Cleary puts it up. Chasers are coming through. Straight. Oh, does he just not that? Okay, no. Calling a high shot here. I thought he might have fumbled that trying to pick it up. Oh. There. Gave him a little tap there. So they're looking for a mid-air tackle on Lomax. He's up. And Coates grabs him. Yep. Yeah, so that goes back to the Blues. Another good call from the challenge. He can't disappear, but he has grabbed him. He could have actually stepped back there. He could have disappeared. He's just grabbed him. The option is there. They want him to keep away. They want him to land on the ground, then grab him. New South Wales, they need to score here. They need to convert. They've been up here a lot. They've not come away with much. Good smother there by Munster. You read that well. The Queensland defence has been great. They're just up fast and they're smothering anything New South Wales are trying to do.
Sorry about that.
Cleary, the short kick, they're going to try and push him in.
Oh,
Which is what they've done.
I think they do. Yeah.
Are they? You know,
I really don't like the ref getting involved as much as he has so far this game. Like this is, it's almost every play, every tackle. Like he has something to say to somebody.
Yeah, but don't you hit Holmes?
Keep your hands off of him.
If anybody gets to hit him, it's me.
Yeah, you're right, Scotty. Yeah, Ray making any creative play bloody difficult. That it definitely is.
It is.
Good take.
But let's not take away from Queensland. Their line speed's still been good. They're smothering anything New South Wales are trying to do. Not that New South Wales are trying to do it. They're just trying to get through their set and finish with a kick and hope an error comes from there. They're not offering a lot. And under the
good drive there for New South Wales. Oh, just gets brought down.
And under the conditions, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Queensland's bringing out their best stuff right now. In New South Wales, they're trying to here in the second half. Good last minute offload from Luai to Edwards.
Oh, he's in. Crichton's over.
And should be good. Does he get pressure down? I think he does.
Yeah, he's landed that.
Yeah. Good work there from Crichton. Is that Crichton's second?
Yeah. No. It's his first.
First? Oh, yeah, no, it's his first. You're right.
To'o was that two.
Look at this. And this is what they do so well, and they need to continue doing it, working to the outside. That's where most of the struggles have been from Queensland so far. This time they do defended well, to be fair. They have players available to make the tackle, but just Crichton too strong, get straight through the initial tackler. Coates and who's that coming in a little bit late? Ponga coming in a little bit late. Almost didn't recognize him without the hat or without the padding. Great try there from Crichton.
Now,
Family paper defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it's definitely by no means over.
We've got a 12-point game right now. A conversion here. We've got a 10-point game, and it's game on.
Ray said they don't take normal speed into consideration. Apparently had to disappear.
We're going back to that tackle. You just can't wrap your arms around a bloke catching the ball in the air. You have to let him land. And he had the option. That's a simple one.
All right. Now this is big. This is needed.
He's got it.
There it is.
Oh, the post. The
shakes off the front of the post.
The jinx is on.
Oh, my goodness. You spoke too soon, Jimmy. Oh, my goodness. So it stays at 12. So 2 full scores.
21
and 2 conversion.
Plenty of time left.
And dude, the kicks struggle continues for New South Wales. How many is that now through these 2 games? That's 6 missed. 6 missed in 2 games.
Yeah, but if the 2 that Lomax has missed have been out wide in that weather.
Yeah, it is hard.
Them, but yeah, and that's unfortunate.
But at the same time, Queensland has made theirs from those tough angles tonight. You got to be able to convert those.
Yeah. Well, that's what Valentine Holmes.
Oh, there you go.
Trying his best.
Ooh. Dude, Haas is a beast, man.
Protecting him.
the,
Okay.
the announcers trying to bring the energy back. You couldn't see a revival of New South Wales at halftime. Oh, good shot on a Cleary. My goodness. Who was that? Stood his ass up.
Holmes.
Oh, that was Holmes. That was a good tackle. Now brought down right before the 50. Fifth tackle. We'll see the kick. And Cleary put a good boot on it. And can they challenge it in this weather?
You're not going to get there. Hoping for an error here.
Doesn't get high enough. Codes, good fielding.
They need to be disciplined here, New South Wales. They need to see that. Don't give them penalties. Don't give them another 6 and try and trap them up here. There's plenty of time, but they can't let Queensland back into this game. Momentum's changed. They've got it. They've got the momentum at the moment, New South Wales. They just can't give Queensland a sniff.
Yeah. Nate said Latrell's been quiet. You're right.
I forgot he played.
Latrell at all. Yeah.
Good call. I forgot he's even on there.
Same. Haas is a beast, man. Got it from his mother. She's a killer. Really? Did she? What? She used to play as well, or is she actually a killer?
Literally.
Oh, she's literally a killer. Got it.
No, we should
got it.
That, but,
okay, got it. Yep.
It's an interesting family. Oh.
Well, some might say he has killer instincts. One would say you need to get a job in commentary. Having an American perspective is so funny. I bet it is funny for y'all. That's why we have YouTube, man. Latrell Boomerang.
Latrell, I forgot he was even playing.
Same. Yeah, look at there he is right there.
Yeah, there he is.
And puffing.
Has he
touched the ball? Yeah, it's touched it at least once, right?
Was he playing? Did they just bring him on? That's an interesting point. I just don't remember seeing him at all.
Good work, working out from center to right. Good run there from Crichton all the way up to the 40. This should be a challenging kick here. Oh, all right. A little pushing and shoving inside. Cleary, high kick.
No pressure again.
No pressure. None at all. Now, do you think that, I mean, is that just them catching a little bit of a rest as they've been, running a whole bunch or what? Because I feel like that's perfect time to pressure 40 meters out.
Yeah, if you saw
at least close in.
The pass to him was kind of stood. That's why the guy at dummy half was pushing a player off. It kind of threw the timing out and ended up just putting a kick not where he wanted it.
What was that step that Munster just did? Anybody watch Munster just pogo hop with one foot? My boy was playing hopscotch before making his step. Look at
Ponga stepping through.
All right.
Pongo.
Come on, Pongo. Working out to the right. Yeah. Toya, good boot up forward. And Edwards will be able to field it. Does he stay in the field of play?
No, he does. I think it was over, then got back out.
Yeah. Just rolled backwards. Held it in, yeah. Latrell's either the best player in the field or invisible. That sounds right.
Yeah, he's right. He's rocks and diamonds, isn't he?
Hey, appreciate that, Scotty. I try, man. Still learning, but I try my best. Jess is not feeling well, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hope Jess feels better. John, you got to come in and say some crazy stuff like that and watch the most incredible comeback happen. Why you got to say stuff like that, John? A goose step? Yeah. I've seen a goose step before, but he was double hopping. Knock. That's a big mistake. Big mistake from Queensland. I blame who was that? I blame John. John, I blame you for that one. Coming here saying Maroons already won. Yeah, Fido tried to stop it with his foot. Just trying to do too much. Stop him with his foot.
No, it's not a bad thing, particularly in that weather, in the way that ball was rolling, but it's just come up and clipped his hand.
Punk, you're right. Was my first NRL crush. You right. Thanks for subscribing, Nathan Nima.
Was it Pongo or was it Benji? I think Benji was your first NRL crush.
No. It was Pongo. I didn't even react to Benji until after the state origin match because we only reacted to, I think, like 2 players beforehand. Yeah.
So you could have easily become a nice fan.
I could have. I very well could have. Yeah. Yeah, because it was before I watched any actual like league games. Just watched State of Origin. So I had watched Greg Inglis. Oh my goodness, the Who is the winger that I watched? Oh, it's gonna kill me. That video got removed.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I can't. He does a show now or something like that. He does like a YouTube channel, and I think he also has a show now. Anyway, but now New South Wales, Luai working out that left side, extra pass.
A hat trick
Can
for
they bring him
To'o?
down?
Yes.
Toe gets in.
Idiot. Game on. How are we feeling, Queensland? How are we feeling?
Everybody's getting a little quieter now. It wasn't Lockyer. It wasn't Lockyer.
John
It
Johnson?
was John. That's who it was. It was Sean Johnson.
Not a winger,
That's who it was.
halfback, but
He's a halfback. My bad. Yeah, it was Sean Johnson. He had a lot of plays on the outside on whatever the highlight reel that I watched. That's why I thought he was a winger. Nate said, "Fuck." 8-point lead gone.
Kick a goal.
And it looks like the rain has stopped for the moment. So I mean, if any time is now. Look at that. Just puts the head down, hides the ball away. Great run up there for Toe. And that's the hat trick for him as well, like you stated. What up, Frida? Said go Maroons. All right. Come on, baby. Let's go. Matthew Bowen.
Oh, yeah, Matty Bowen. Great little fullback for the Cowboys.
My bad, Damo. That was like early on. We're talking 4 years ago. My bad. What up? Let's go Blues. Raiders underdogs. New South Wales much better in the wet. They haven't been so far today, but they're turning it up now. Guys, had too many Queenslanders in the chat? No, here we go. It's pretty 50-50 right now, according to the poll at least. It's pretty 50-50. All right.
He's missed again.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus, Lomax.
Oh, my goodness. And it's still a 2-score game now.
Yeah.
Because of that. Still a 2-score game now. Look at the New South Wales fans. They're just sitting here like, are you freaking kidding me?
There's 6 points they've missed out on. Would that be nothing?
Oh, yeah, you're right. 6 points. We're oh, my goodness. We're talking about a 2-point game right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, missed the kick again. Say, hey, man, an American watching league is a win. Don't sweat it. Hey, freeze. Meg say, yeah, going up in 4s. That's what they're doing right now, huh?
Yeah.
Say, I'm cheering for Queensland. I don't know who Jess is cheering for. Hey, come on. She can rock Queensland too. Oh, good shot. Ran into a brick wall right there. Good solid tackling. Crawls way to the 20. Inside, there's Latrell. I think it's the first time I've seen him hold the ball today. Little sketchy offload in their own half. Gets away with it. Third tackle. Still dancing around this 20-meter mark. Oh, ball comes loose. Now Dearden, Toya, just hold on to the ball, baby. Just hold on to the ball. Get set.
A Latrell sighting.
Yeah. All right, inside, not much. You can tell Queensland a big gas. Got a couple guys with their hands above the head, leaning over, hands on the knees. Munster is where the captain needs to take over here. Yeah, bring the energy back.
Really involved, Munster.
Oh,
I think Dearden's been solid as well. I think it's been a good inclusion.
Yeah, I definitely agree. All right, play ball, Munster. Work it to middle, third tackle, back out to the right, and just power their way through inside the 10. He's going for the old finger in the butt technique. Who was that did that?
Hopperwadi.
Yeah, Hopper. Munster play ball, fifth tackle, Dearden. Oh, we're gonna get a whistle.
What?
They call it a what are they calling there? A restart?
I looked away from it. It must have been a fumble, either a fumble or a forward pass.
I think it was a forward pass. What up, RM? Raltamata? John Bob in the building. Who's going to win the game? I don't know, man. We're going to find out. What up, Dano? Said, love to see Queensland in front. This is the decider the people want. This is clinical surgery. We're on one with this one, guys. Come on. They need to step up. They've yet to score here in this half. It's been dominated by the Blues, but they've left a lot of points on the board or on the field. Be brought down for tackle right at the 40. Looked like Queensland had a couple interchanges right there as well. I thought I saw someone come off the field. Cleary with the boot from about midfield. It's a high one. Fielded by Coates?
Coates. Yep.
Cheering from Fiji Islands. Hey, shout out Fiji, man.
Buller.
Another
lost
Toya. It's getting sloppier and sloppier by the minute. Luai, God, watching all these.
That was right.
Watching all the okay, it was Crichton. I was like watching all the balls get fumbled here, and then watch Crichton palming it with one hand just made me so nervous. Like you're not seeing everybody else can't hold on to the ball, and you're gonna go palm it, show off.
Well, they're running out of
All
time.
right, they'll tackle the captain.
Let's have a try here and a barnstorming finish.
Oh goodness, just bad missed tackle. No offload there. Surprising. You just dancing around the backside for no reason. Six again. Bulla. Cleary. Inside pass. Brought down right by the 10. Toss again up the middle.
Oh, why?
Oh, Edwards tried to play one on the ground.
Six more.
Yeah. It worked out for him.
What was that?
I don't know. Third or fourth, I think. Edwards over to Cleary. Cleary in the middle, dancing around, trying to break free. Finally brought down.
And they had a try disallowed too. Remember that.
Everything's been through the outside so far for New South Wales. They're trying to play it through the middle here. Watson with it. He'll play on. Now they work it out to the right. Bad pass. And there we go. All right, Queensland. Way to get all over it. Come on. Way to lock back in.
They were expecting that to go on back the other way there. Caught him off guard.
Yeah.
And then he split them. Look at this. Split them.
Split them. Just a bad pass.
Yeah.
A little too rushed. Rushed a little too much on that one.
Look at him all stacked on the other
if
side.
he even gets the pass to Edwards, Edwards gets lit up. He would have had to do a quick tap out to the outside of Lomax for even a chance to do anything.
They stole that. Latrell Mitchell, welcome to the game. Looking for a fourth.
Yank commentary is funny. Yeah, dude, it's a little mixture of all the sports I watch for sure. Oh my goodness, still fighting. Goodness. Way to hold him up, Queensland. Now Luai. Haas gets brought down almost instantly. Play off to Watson. Watson out to Cleary. Cleary back in towards the middle. Great offloads to Haas. Now can they catch Queensland's defense collapsing? They can't.
Queensland are just smothering them.
They are. I thought they were going to get them lacking right there. The defense started collapsing. You'd assume there'd be openings.
There it is. That's a good try.
Wow.
That's a good try. Luai with a good rubber through.
Good kick from Luai. Oh, now we got the Blues fans getting hyped. These bastards.
We got that finish.
Now, this is the thing. If they end up losing this one and the score remains like this, you are kicking yourself in the ass for not converting those conversion kicks.
Yeah, it goes back to that Latrell Mitchell still there.
All right, can they make the kick? This one isn't from a hard angle. This should be easy. This should be easy peasy.
I'll back Lomax in on this one.
Here we go. Can we have a mod? Timeout a mod? We should just time out main star.
Have they
I
awarded
love
the
how
try?
Sinbad and Victoria. Hi guys, I'm from Papua New Guinea, Port Moresby. What up, John?
You
Welcome in, baby.
excited, John? Welcome to the NRL.
Go to Vix. What up, Junior? What up, Edux? How we doing? How we doing? Good luck. All right,
There
he
it
gets
is.
that one.
There
All
it
right.
is. We've
2-point
got a
matchup.
2-point,
Oh. All right, hold up. We got to get
just
hold
under
on.
7. Just under 7 to go.
Hold up. All right. I gotta get locked in these final 7 minutes. I gotta get locked in.
Spencer Lenu on.
This is gonna go all the way to the finish, man.
With your blue mic, is that a...
Oh shit. Taking it off. Maroons can do it. What up, Glosh?
6
Said one more
minutes,
try. Go
55
Blues.
seconds.
Cheer from Fiji. 7
Next
minutes
try
left.
wins?
Yes.
We're going to play next try wins?
It might be that. It might be that. All right, Luai Fields. Playoff, get brought down. I like Queensland coming with a lot of energy to start off here. They know how important this series is.
For the record, even a drawn game, New South Wales will win the series.
Don't tell me that. Why is that? Is it because they won last year? Is that what ties into it?
Yeah, so if the series is drawn, it goes back. They haven't lost the trophy. So,
What up, Ezekiel? Said, playing so badly right now. I made a bet with my bro. If Queensland wins, he owes me lunch.
you're doing a shoey if New South Wales lose?
I don't have any beer, man.
I
don't have any beer. I don't have any beer. I'm gonna try to get some for game 3. I thought about grabbing some, but I didn't want to drink this early in the morning again. It's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I do sometimes do it, but I got too much crap I got to do today. I was in the bin after drinking that during the cricket.
Holmes got away with that.
Yeah.
Holmes did fumble there. He's got away with it.
All right, 5.5, third tackle. Just pounding through the inside. Munster.
Who's going to blink?
To Collins. Past the 50. Can they get a challenging kick here? It's really high. They can get players down there. Off the bounce. Edwards will field it right at the 10. What up, Chance? So I made a bet that Queensland would lose. I got to cut my horsey off. My missus might get mad. Oh, Lord. All right, tackle taken. Right, the 23rd tackle. Good defense so far from Queensland here in these closing minutes. Another good tackle, 4th. Swing it out to Cleary. Cleary back to Luai. Luai over the top to Lomax.
That's come off Queensland.
Bad offload. Is it off Queensland? Edwards fields it. Was it off Queensland?
Yeah.
They are. They're going to pay a knock one. I didn't think it hit the Queensland player.
Yeah, that's how it ricocheted so far. You'll see it here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Coates.
Shoot, I think it would have been a forward pass if Coates didn't touch it, to be honest with you.
Oh, I think it'd be a try. Crichton had open space in front of him.
Yeah, true. All right, well, we'll say they get bailed out. Get that jersey off Zach, replace it with a blue one. Never that, son. Never that. All right, French 6 at the 35. Good
4
tackling.
minutes. 4 minutes.
That's all she got.
Now, did New South Wales get in position and try a 2-point field goal?
That'd be so lame if they do.
Lomax is good at it. Latrell can pull them off.
All right, past the 50. Cleary now. Off to Luai. Luai to Edwards. Edwards to Latrell. Latrell brought down about 35 meters out. 4th tackle. God, could they really try for a 2 here? Luai with it, dancing around, trying to find the offload down to Cleary. It's a low pass. They're going to bring him down. 5th tackle. Luai with the high boot. Ponga there. Oh, can't field it. It's going to be a knock.
Knock on Queensland.
Oh, no.
Or is he calling it both ways? Are they challenging? Queensland are challenging.
They're going to challenge. Yeah, I mean, you got to, right?
Yeah, you got it now.
You got to. Oh, man.
This is a big call. This is a big call.
Those 3 minutes, we're checking to see if there was a knock on from Ponga. He comes flying in.
He's dropped it there.
He's dropped it there. Can we even say it's a knock on from the Blues? It looks backwards, but I think the Blues player might have punched it forward. I think it's backwards off Ponga, but Lomax gets the knock on actually. I think he's definitely traveling backwards, and I think you could, like I said, I think you could argue that Lomax gets it forward off the bicep.
Well, Lomax has hit it back towards his own try line. I think it's both knockbacks.
So they call it challenge unsuccessful?
Yep. Now, 3 minutes to go. New South Wales on the attack.
God, that's so close.
Yeah. Now, they're not only looking to win the game here, they're looking to win the series.
Yeah. So they go for the quick 2. They'll play it out to Edwards.
He's on.
Edwards,
I thought he was on.
I thought so too. Got to hold strong here. They'll play it back out to Luai. Luai to Cleary. Cleary with the offload, fighting through to the 10.
They've had most success going out wide.
They'll go back wide again. Cleary, Luai dancing, working it back in towards the middle. Cleary again, corralled up and brought down. 3rd tackle. Blues with the ball. Into the middle. Good tackle. 4th one. You got to be looking at a kick here at some point, right? They aren't. Cleary. Back inside to Linu. Good tackling again from Ponga and Grant. No, Luai to Edwards loses it.
Knocked it on. Oh, is that? 6 more? 6 more.
Is that 6 more? Oh, my goodness.
1 minute, 50 seconds.
Lomax gets brought down. If Blues are going for the win of the game, I thought it was a high hit too. I thought it was a high hit as well.
Where's the penalty?
Letting them play. Blues with the ball still. Out to Cleary. Cleary inside of Haas.
He's knocked that on. He's knocked that on, Haas.
He's knocked it on, I think.
That could be the ball game right there, unless they do something stupid.
Oh, my goodness. That might be the game-saving tackle.
Don't know what they got to call it. They got to challenge it.
You got to challenge it. Yeah,
14 seconds to go.
Yeah, knock one. 100%. 100%. Yep. 100%.
That should be the ball game, but
that should be minute 14. Crazy things have happened. So now Queensland just needs to hold the ball for a minute 14. Nothing stupid, nothing silly. Runs up the middle, hold on to that ball for your dear life like it's your child. Come on.
One-on-one tackles and look for a strip. Holmes is good for an error.
Shut the fuck up, Jimmy.
As a Dragons fan, I can tell you, he's good for an error. Give it back to Holmes.
Take your time. Take your time. They're going quick here. I don't know how much I like that.
Slow
Why
it
are they
down,
going
boys.
so quick? Right. Are y'all trying to give him another opportunity? I don't get it.
There you go. There you go. The slow get
All
up.
right.
There you go. That's better. That's
Yeah.
Queensland way.
Okay. All right. Munster.
You can't call that a high.
Yeah, I'll say the refs are wanting a high one. Yeah, they can't call that there. 40 seconds left. Fourth tackle. They're gonna Blues are gonna get another chance here. Munster with the low bouncer out to Edwards. 25 seconds.
He's lost it.
Chokes it. Coughs it up. That's all she wrote, baby. That's gonna be all she wrote, baby. Let's go.
We're going to a
Come
decider.
on. Come on.
I don't care. I love it.
I'm chugging Red Bull. I don't have a beer, but fuck it. I don't care. I love it. Come on, Queensland. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. We're going to have a decider on game 3. Let's go. Man, hey, shout out, man. 540 people in the effing building right now. What is good, baby? Welcome to Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach. We're joined by our special guest, Jimmy K, as we watch Queensland force a big game 3. We're having a decider at Accor Stadium. I cannot freaking wait. Dude, this game had everything. It had the ups and the downs. We had the big push from Queensland. We had to come from behind for New South Wales. We had the mistakes from New South Wales, not being able to convert the kicks all the way down to the wire. What was that? 3 full sets of 6 in those final 5 minutes inside Queensland territory within the 20 meters. Not able to get across the line. They got close a couple times with Toa again over on the left side. My goodness.
We had
My
missed goals.
goodness.
We had a 20-point lead, a 20-point deficit, for New South Wales at halftime. In the wet. They were not coming back, and we came back with a big finish, and they could have pulled that out. Missed a lot of goals again.
Oh. Sinbad said, Shuey, bro, I wish I had a beer, man. I would have done a Shuey if I had a beer. Let me check.
But we said right at the beginning of the game, both teams need to step up. But neither of them were up to par of game 1. Queensland did. In that wet, they took control and won the game in that first half. Yes, New South Wales came back at them and nearly pulled it out, but they controlled. They adapted to the conditions quicker. They took their opportunities. It wasn't like New South Wales didn't have their opportunities early on. They had a lot of ball in that red zone, and they couldn't convert. I
want to talk about too the tackling from Queensland there in those closing minutes was just elite, man. They were all over them from as soon as they play ball, not giving them too much room, too much space to go ahead and get any type of distance from them. It was just a well all around played game. Yeah,
they smothered them. They look. Queensland played well. Like, you can't avoid that. Be as blue as you like. But they played well. They adapted. They needed to step up. They had to step up. They had no choice.
I did see Maystar's comment earlier. Said, "What is this wee stuff? The refs made game 3. Shut up, Maystar, you hater, hater raid. You drinking it, Maystar." I mean, look,
for New South Wales to come back,
there was missed calls. Yeah, and there was missed calls on both sides, man. There's the high hits. That you could argue that that challenge play on the Ponga knock could have been backwards. Like there's been a couple all over the place, man. It's a fast game, man. And would you rather it be like the NFL and them stop for 5 minutes to decide whether or not it's a knock on or whether or not it's a head hit or anything like that? No, we don't want that. So. What you get sometimes, man.
Exactly right. I think we focus too much. I like the human element in sport. Those mistakes, those calls that refs make, that's all part of sport.
Absolutely.
And it balances out in the end. In the end, the better team won.
Yeah.
New South Wales got that ascendancy late in the second half or midway through the second half. Just couldn't. A couple of goals. One off the post. Couple of shaved it. And that's sport, that's why we love it. That's why we watch all the sports channels and carry on. And
Absolutely,
this is
man.
Origin. So this is great. We're going to decide. It's great. I don't,
The
it's
Deciders
great
are great.
going.
They're exciting, man. That's what I'm saying. And you know, it's
All or
in
nothing.
Atacor in New South Wales. So, you know, New South Wales will likely be the favorite, but Queensland's going to want their revenge for dropping 2 straight games at Suncorp. So it's going to be fun. And it's interesting looking at the stats, man, just like what kind of game this was today. You could tell it was a wet, sloppy one. You take a look at the tries. Fido got the first
5
2.
tries to 4.
Munster, Capewell, but they were able to convert every single kick.
telling. That's telling. 5 tries to 4.
But only
You
2
know?
conversion kicks. And then the penalty goal for Valentine Holmes ended up being the right decision. A couple people were like, oh, interesting. They take this here. It stretched it out to initially to a 2-score game. And that's what held this up here.
Yeah, we said that in those conditions, that 2 points is going to be vital. And it wasn't. Didn't expect to see a 20-point comeback, but, you know, so important to take in that early on in those conditions.
Absolutely.
5 tries to 4. I lost track of that.
5 tries to 4, man. I mean, it was just an incredible comeback here. I mean, what is it? It was only 1 try in the first half. All those 4 tries in the second half for the Blues. But you know, again, it's the conversion kicks, and unfortunately, it's not like they didn't play a good game. They fought back hard, just weren't able to be successful. 0 tries for Queensland in the second half. That's something that they have to clean up. You can't have a scoreless half, even with up being as much as what you were, to allow them to fight their way like that. It can't happen again.
Now I said right at the beginning of this.
Yes.
If you go back to game 1. From the 36th minute on, Queensland scored 6 points to 4 in that first game. If you look at these stats here, the last points Queensland scored were in the 30. I've got my glasses. 38 or 36, 38th minute. The rest was all New South Wales. So here's pouring fuel on the fire of game 3. Queensland can't play any better. Queensland cannot play any better. I think New South Wales can step up a lot, particularly at home. I think it's a given already.
Yep.
I think it's a given. I think it'll be another series win in New South Wales.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
The jigs is on.
As of right now, the plan is to be live for it. If anything changes with work or anything like that, I'll definitely be sure to let y'all know. But we're gonna be getting ready for an exciting game 3. Man, shout out to everybody that's came and tuned in. Let me go ahead and close out this poll. We had 12, 14, 50. Oh God, they're voting like crazy right now. Everybody's getting their last minute votes in. It looks like we had over like 2,000, 3,000 votes. Maroons got it by 52%. 39% for the Blues and 9% for Don't Care, but I'm here. I appreciate those who came in and voted and just tuned in because they wanted to support the channel, man. Much love to all y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the poll now. Shout out to
like and subscribe.
We broke another record here, by the way, Jimmy. 34,000 views in today's stream. Another RFS record. Shout out to y'all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Don't forget those 34,000. Jump and like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for us. Queensland takes game 2, 26-24 over the Blues. Game 3 in a couple of weeks. Y'all get ready for it, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Cheers, guys.
Go the Blues. Thanks, guys.
Up the